Hello everybody, today I'm going to be doing a purple eye look for you today and I'm super duper excited. I'm going to be clipping my hair back and let's go ahead and get into this makeup look. I'm going to start off by taking a Real Techniques setting brush and the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, and I'm going to use that to prep my eyelids for eyeshadow because they're a little oily and this will just help them go on a little bit smoother. I'm then going to be taking my single eyeshadow palette, and I love it a lot. I'm going to be dipping into Cupcake with an E40 blending brush from Sigma, and I'm going to be working that into my crease as my transition shade for this look. This color is just super pretty. It's awesome for purple eye looks, pink eye looks, just whatever you want. It's even beautiful on its own with a light shade packed on that lid. It's very just girly and sweet, and I just love it a lot. I think it's just a really amazing shade. And I'm going to be doing the same to my other eye with that Cupcake shade, just blending back and forth in windshield wiper motions. Really just working it in there and just making it really nice and as blended as I can get it. I'm then going to be going into Bitten by Makeup Geek and going to be working out my crease in the exact same way as Cupcake. Just going back and forth, just trying to diffuse that color throughout my lid from outer to inner corner. And I'm just going to slowly kind of build that up, just going back into Bitten and just keep putting it in my crease until I get my desired pigmentation that I want for this look. I'm then going to take an e.l.f. crease brush and I'm going to dip that into Bitten from Makeup Geek once again and put that just lower in my crease just to make it a little bit more intense and really just focus it in that crease area. This brush is really just, it's just amazing. It's awesome for just getting in that crease. It's awesome for people with small eyes, and it's only $3, which is just, it's amazing. I'm going to be taking my E40 once again and dipping into Cupcake and just blending out the edges of Bitten just to make it softer and more seamless on that eye, just going back and forth once again with a very light hand, so that way it's really nice and soft. And I just dropped something, go me. And then I'm going to take more of Bitten with that crease brush, just intensifying it even more since we wanted that Cupcake shade to kind of lighten it a little bit, so I'm just going back in and kind of just making it more pigmented and intense. And there is the look so far. Then going back in with Cupcake, I'm going to blend out my edges once again, because blending is key, you guys, like everybody says. Then I'm going to take an E25 from Sigma and Cherry Cola from Makeup Geek, and I'm going to begin packing that on my outer corners just to intensify the look just a little bit more, and just slightly blending it into the crease without going all the way into the inner corner like we did with Bitten and Cupcake. This shade is just beautiful. It's kind of a more deep, intense version of Bitten in my opinion, and it just complements it so well, and it's one of my favorite shades in my collection. I don't have anything quite like it. I'm going back in with Bitten now and just kind of blending that out just a little bit more. Same with Cupcake, going back in and blending. That is most of what this look is. It's just blending, going back with those same shades. And now taking Cherry Cola once again and just packing more on the outer corner since we blended kind of some of that intensity away. Now I'm going to take eye drops and a Sigma E56, I believe. Dipping my brush into pink champagne from Anastasia Beverly Hills and just packing that on the lid, avoiding that outer corner where we put Cherry Cola before. And this shade is just beautiful. It's a metallic, and I just use the eye drops just to intensify that a little bit more. And it just, again, goes with this look so well. It's super pretty. I really love this eyeshadow a whole lot. Again, just keep going back into that shade and putting more eye drops and just making that more metallic and more intense without going all the way to the outer corner. And again, doing the same to the other eye as well. Just packing that color until I get the intensity of it that I want. As you can see, you can get super intense, which is just amazing. I love it. Then I'm going to be drying my lids so that way it doesn't transfer, and then taking a little bit of Bitten and that crease brush, just kind of blending out slightly so it's not so harsh. And then taking more cherry cola and packing that on the outer corner just to kind of blend that shade on the lid a little bit more. Now taking MAC's Blanc type and a MAC 242 and just using that as my brow bone highlight, just kind of layering it up until I get the shade that I want. Now taking Real Techniques eyeliner brush and Shimma from Makeup Geek and just using that as my inner corner highlight. This is a beautiful shade, super intense. Then taking Bitten and a flat definer brush from Sigma and just packing that on my lower lash line as close as I can get. Same for the other eye. And then going in with cherry cola and just putting that on top just to make it more intense. Now taking a pencil brush, I'm just going back and forth just to kind of blend that out just a little bit with no additional product on my brush. And then going back in with cherry cola, just making it a little bit more intense. Now I'm going to take a brush and just kind of wipe away some of that fallout. And now I'm going to take some brow gel, NYX Control Freak. This brow gel is very nice, and I'm just going to use that to set my brows in place. Now I'm going to be taking the L'Oreal Voluminous Superstar Liquid Liner in the shade Black to line my upper lash line, just to make my lashes look thicker and fuller and better. And this is just a nice liquid liner. I don't use it often, but when I do, I like it. Now taking the Supersizer Mascara from Covergirl, I'm going to be coating my lashes, and I did have mascara on before this, but after I put on the eyeshadow, it wasn't as good, so I put a little bit more on. And I'm also going to be taking that on my lower lashes as well. I love using this as a lower lash mascara because the brush really just, it's a good size and it helps separate and prevents clumps. Now, I love this part, going to be taking a highlighter by ColourPop called Here Kitty Kitty. It is a beautiful champagne-y type highlighter. And I grabbed the wrong brush. And my camera actually cut out, so I did not get myself applying the highlighter. But next I'm going to be taking the Super Luscious Lip Gloss from Revlon in the shade Supernatural, and this is just a really pretty, perfect, pinky nude shade lip gloss, and I love the way it feels. It lasts pretty long for lip gloss. It's actually the first time I've tried this formula, and I really like it, and it's glossy, and it works super well on top of lipsticks and just by itself. And I am done. This is the finished look. I love this eye look. It's super pretty for blue eyes, green eyes, hazel eyes, pretty much any eye color. I think this would just be super complimentary. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this makeup look, and please subscribe if you want to, and I will see you next time. Sure. Oh, that's good enough.